Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Touch of Gloves. I'm Jace.
I'm Jet.
And we've got a lot to talk about in this episode. So we're going to start with sort of boxing, go talk about Wilder madness.
Yeah.
And his excuses coming out of that last fight, and sort of an update on the boxing world with the Chocolatito fight with Joseph Parker and
Mikey Garcia
headlined by Mikey Garcia.
And then this week's UFC that was just passed.
Yeah, the Benavidez.
With that.
And then we'll talk about next UFC 248.
The big one.
The big one.
Yeah, indeed. If we jump straight into the Wilder thing, we put our podcast up pretty much like hours after the fight.
That's right, yeah. And
so we hadn't really had chance to listen to his...
Well, I didn't think it was going to come out like that. I thought he would just take it like a tramp. It didn't seem to me to be he's blamed everyone else but himself. He's blamed his suit. He's blamed his corner.
Yeah, well, the suit was the one this got the most flack, hasn't it? Like, that's just caught a lot of attention. And it's a real shame because, like, the fight itself, despite being absolutely dominated, I don't think he lost any fans at all.
No, because he stayed on his feet.
Exactly,
the
only people that were like really piling it on him were the dickheads who were anti him anyway.
Yeah.
So anyone who was a fan, they remained a fan throughout the fight. But I think after the week since, or 2 weeks since, whatever it's been, he's lost fans.
Well, yeah, because fans don't like people making excuses.
Just
take the L.
Take the loss. And I mean, maybe he's doing it for his own psyche. Like, maybe he needs to be like, no, I didn't lose that. There's this reason why. So he can go into that next fight and continue to believe he can win. But keep it to yourself. If that's the
exactly,
case.
yeah.
Like, surely you've got someone in your corner or someone on your side going, mate, that sounds a bit...
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, that's
they're going to rip you apart. Yeah.
Right? And then he's come out with that recent video where he's been calling himself the king. I don't know if you saw this. This is either Instagram or Twitter post.
I haven't seen that.
It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I don't know who it's for. It's just odd.
And he's exercised his rematch clause.
Yeah.
So they reckon it's going to be sort of July time.
Which is fairly quick turnaround.
AJ's fighting what? June? So that's...
So in a way that works out.
Probably, yeah. They're probably trying to match that up. So then obviously the winner from that fight, if AJ wins, that is.
Yeah.
Against Pulev, which is in...
It's in the UK.
It's in the UK. Tottenham? It's Tottenham.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Be ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Before you consider it. But yeah, so that's probably why... And that's why I'm not too mad about them exercising the rematch clause. Because
the issue with
it doesn't get in the way of the fight.
The issue with it that I see is if Wilder wins, then you've got the draw. Tyson Fury wins, Wilder wins. You can be like, oh, you know what's coming.
Yeah,
you know the fourth one's coming.
That'd be awful.
Yeah,
I think if AJ wins, Eddie Hearn will just push for the winner of that fight, whoever it is. If it's Wilder, he can sell that. If it's Fury, he can sell that. If it's Fury, he tries to sell it in this country, and it's the biggest stadium fight this country's ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
If Wilder wins, he maybe tries to take AJ over to the States again and try and build him as a star again. But yeah, so that's where we are with that. As I said, it's gone very weird, taking a really strange turn.
Yeah.
And then, moving on to last week's boxing. It was the Mikey Garcia card. He is really trying to prove that he belongs at welterweight, despite being completely shut out against Errol Spence last year.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't think
I didn't even realise it was at welterweight.
Yeah, 147.
So he stayed at that weight.
Staying in that weight.
Wow, okay.
To me, all it does is prove why the pound-for-pound list is mythical, because when he was fighting at lightweight, he was very high on the pound-for-pound list, and now he's not really anywhere to be seen because you're putting him in with those fighters who were below him. Errol Spence below him on that list. It was a complete shutout. So, he is one of the best fighters in the world at that weight.
Yeah, if he goes up.
This weight class, he just looks like a guy who can beat the gatekeepers. You put him in with any of the champs, even Pac-Man, even if you put him in with Pacquiao, who's old. There's no way Mikey Garcia hurts him. I don't know what he's doing at that weight class. I don't know why.
Yeah, that surprises me. Yeah.
Because Lomachenko was always there for him at that lower weight class. I mean, how is that not a mouth-watering matchup?
I know.
Why is he...
I've been waiting for that fight.
I don't get it. I don't get what he's trying to do there. On the undercard, we had Joseph Parker, who, despite winning very in a dominating fashion, got the knockout. To me, kind of looks like...
Well, he was so far down that card. Yeah. I thought he was going to be co-main, something like that. No. Yeah.
I think it's because most people kind of see him as he's peaked and he's not really going to compete with the best guys in the world.
A shame.
He's going to be a gatekeeper.
Yeah. Well, he was anyway. But...
He was. Well, I mean, he was a champ. But he was, it kind of seemed like he was just holding on to that belt until the champs turned up.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think he's found his place in his division. He'll probably make for some exciting fights in the future. But I mean, you're real keen to see him fight Usyk.
That's what I thought would be a good test for Usyk.
But that's exactly what he's going to be, a test.
Yeah, definitely.
That's his place. Yeah. That's probably why Eddie Hearn signed him. That's what he's keeping him around for. And then in the co-main, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, stunning return to form. I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm doing a standalone episode on the guy. Absolutely love him. One of my favourite fighters. But he turned back the clock and looked like a younger man in that fight against Kaliafai. And then the UFC card, Jace. The absolute clusterfuck that was the Norfolk card.
If we didn't think it could get any more controversial than the last UFC in Houston, we got that that awful stoppage.
Yeah, that was insane.
Cusalaba.
Yeah, Kevin McDonald.
Kevin McDonald, that's his name. Just think of it, but
what the hell? I mean,
you can kind of see it. It's not the worst. Actually, no, it is the worst stoppage I've ever seen. But it's not. I don't know. He was playing possum. Yeah. So that was his tactic because he knows that
convincingly.
I mean,
I was looking at it laughing.
I guess, but I know he was doing his best Mortal Kombat impression.
Right, yeah, literally just swaying. But he never stopped throwing.
But that's it, that's the point. You never stop throwing. He stayed up, and he's not intelligently defend himself, but he's throwing offense.
Exactly. So he was in the fight, and you could see as soon as it was stopped, he was with it. He knew what was going on. Plus, before the fight even started, he did that bizarre thing where
that's what I think
he just walked across the cage and walked into his opponent. Walked across the cage and bumped into his opponent. Security had to pull him away.
I know.
It's you're going to fight him in 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, it's funny though, but that's him. That's just
he's absolute nutcase.
Complete aggressiveness, and I think that's where it all started because the ref just he's supposed to control that octagon. That's his octagon to control, and he's just completely lost it. And I think that just put him off his game. So when the guys sort of playing possum or pretending to be hurt just to pull the other guy in, I just think that's kind of where the issue started from, and the ref just kind of was a bit off.
I mean, he's saying he's going to appeal it. Maybe it gets overturned.
You can see that being overturned,
just because it is so clear. I mean, for me, it's not the worst stoppage I've ever seen, simply because a guy wasn't actually getting battered. I would much rather see that than someone on the floor getting their head caved in and the ref lets it go on for too long.
Oh that's
But in terms of just what are you doing there, mate? That was pretty poor. Megan Anderson got the win. Pretty much a one-punch KO.
Yeah, she's got that power.
She does, yeah.
She's amazing with that. Yeah.
I like her a lot. Big fan. Felicia Spencer got the win. If I'm going to be honest, I think Felicia probably gets the Nunes fight.
Yeah, because obviously their last fight, she beat Megan Anderson, didn't she?
Yeah, exactly right.
Rear naked choke, so she does have that above her, and I think, she does deserve the Nunes fight. Mm-hmm. You would say Megan Anderson's next in line.
Because there's no one else in the division.
But
but how good is it that Nunes is actually defending her other belt?
I know, yeah. She's going to be, like we were saying the other day, she's going to be the first champ to defend both belts.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Seeing how many there's been at this point,
exactly.
It's crazy that's not yet happened. Mm-hmm. But just another notch in the career of the female goat.
That's it. Yeah.
The lioness. And then the fucking, sorry for the language there, but the main event. Joey Benavidez.
And yeah,
his time to finally be crowned. To be finally given a title.
I know.
In a fight where only he can win the belt, because his opponent, Davison Figueiredo, if I'm pronouncing that right, fell to make weight.
Yeah, I see people like latching on to that. Well, it's like £2.
Yeah,
it wasn't like £5 or something. It is an advantage, but not like to the
what
point.
I'll say is though, right, is it was £2, but usually when you see someone like busting their ass to make weight, they look like death.
Yeah,
and then it shows in the fight. He didn't look like death, and clearly was not that weight drained in the fight, which kind of makes me think that he got to a point where he was like, they're going to let this fight go ahead. I may not be able to win the title, but I'll probably win. And he just...
You reckon?
Maybe not. He didn't look like he didn't look like he'd done everything he could do to make that weight.
Well, when he weighed, did he say like every item of clothing off and have a towel? And
I believe so. But they'll do that.
I can never like.
Maybe that's the conspiracy theorist in me. And usually I'm the one getting annoyed at the conspiracy theories. But yeah, so obviously the fight starts. Really entertaining fight for as long as it went on. Joey looked like he was handling his business, was doing well.
Yeah, he looked good.
And then the second round?
Yeah, second round.
There's a clash of heads.
Wasn't there, yeah.
He instantly is cut open. Benavidez, this is. Yeah. Instantly cut open. As he's dabbing the blood away, he's caught on the button with a big old punch, and down he goes. A few more follow-up strikes on the ground, and the flyweight division's dead.
It has to be, yeah.
But this is it.
Still, so they have a fight for the championship, misses weight, can't win the championship, they can't win the title,
and wins.
So it's vacant.
Yeah, it's either vacant or it's still with Cejudo. Because now he's tweeting saying he'll come back down. Yeah. So where were you before then? Like, exactly. If you were willing to come back down, why were we even having this fight?
Why did you vacate a belt? Yeah,
so that's weird.
If it's not dead now,
I mean,
this be Dana sort of like just rubbing his hands in the corner. Yeah,
exactly. If they were going to kill it, this is it. Because I've been a fan of that division. I've been one of his defenders. I mean, we put bloody Mighty Mouse in our top 5 pound for pound fighters still. So like, we like the guys, we like the division. Mm-hmm. But even I, when that happened, was like, oh, maybe just do it then. Maybe just kill it. Just
pull out of his misery.
Because it's,
if a fighter as great as Mighty Mouse can't sustain that champ like that division.
Exactly. If you can't draw eyes to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then Cejudo obviously talked a big game, but soon his bigger money fights, which are always at the higher weight, came along. Yeah. He was gone. And then the guy who has just won the fight, not the title, but won the fight, even if you do run it back, do you really want to be like, well, the guy who's probably going to win, or at least did win the last fight, is someone who can't make the weight of the weight he's trying to save?
Yeah, There's so many weight issues in that division.
It's just, and obviously,
with the health scares of the amount of weight you have to cut as well is not helping the UFC's image. Mm-hmm. So I can see that.
And the other thing is that Joe Benavidez, even if he did win, he's 35.
So
it's not like he's going to stick around for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that for someone that weight class, that's like 45. Mm-hmm. That's not like a heavyweight where you can get into your, advanced years and still carry your power. When it's all about twitch reflexes,
that's it.
Like no, kill it.
Yeah,
and it pains me to say because I love it. There's been some great fights, but I mean that was arguably a great fight, or at least a great round. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Bollocks. It's gone.
Feels the end, doesn't it?
So anyway, that was the news, I guess. That was the roundup.
Yeah.
So now moving on to...
There was a lot, wasn't there?
The big one. Yeah,
last weekend.
Loads of shit happened, man. And we hadn't even talked about the Felder Dan Hooker fight either.
Oh,
but, enough people have talked about that. It was fun. I'll just say that. It was a real fun fight. I wasn't too angry at the decision. I just hope Paul Felder doesn't retire. That's my own...
I know,
my only takeaway from it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I actually watched that fight and I scored it for Felder. But I'm not angry at the decision.
No, exactly. It was close enough.
Close.
It was close enough.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, great fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was,
But anyway, so moving on. The main topic, the main reason we're here.
The upcoming UFC card this weekend, UFC 248. Mm-hmm. Some good fights on there, man.
We're putting our bets on.
Yeah.
Which we may as well should we run through it now?
Yeah, we'll run through some... The main one of the prelim fights that we want to talk about was the Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, Sugar Sean.
Sugar Sean.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a heart bet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like, we want him to win.
We
like the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just an entertaining fighter, exactly right. Some of the worst tattoos I've ever seen, which is always a plus on an MMA fighter. We're going with him. I couldn't even tell you who was fighting, so that to me is
Jose Alberto.
Okay, cool. Once again, we're very, very well researched in this show. Name pronunciations at the ass, and not even
names are really hard. Yeah.
Names are really hard. That's our slogan.
We try our best.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, the Touch of Gloves podcast. Names are really hard. But yeah, so we're going in, and then when we get to the main card, what's the first fight?
So the first fight is Alex Oliveira versus Max Griffin.
Brazilian cowboy. Yeah. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, same.
We'll go with him. That's another heart pick. And then we've got Neil Magny.
Versus Li Jinglang.
Yeah, once again, names are hard. I think Neil Magny's kind of probably peaked. He's one of those dudes... Going back to Joseph Parker, he's kind of like one of those guys who will be around the middle of the pack. He's probably never going to be a champ. He had a run a few years ago where he went on like a 5 or 6 fight win streak in 1 year, but I don't really see him putting something like that together again. We'll be going with the favourite and betting against Neil Magny on that one.
Yeah, I was just looking where it was. It's in Las Vegas. So
yeah,
it was just because there was a lot of Asians on this card.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll talk about that in a minute, because that's kind of a point I've got with the co-main and why that's kind of a ballsy fight. But before we get to that, we've got Beneil Dariush versus Drakkar Klose.
Yeah.
Once I'd be going Klose, just I think he's the more well-rounded fighter, better chin. That's my main reason in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a solid card. There's nothing on there, as in what we've talked about so far, that like jumps out as a stealth fight of the night.
That's it, yeah.
I think for me, like, the main event is going to be the fight.
I can see the co-main.
I can see that being a brawl. I can see that being an
Those
absolute
two
brawl.
Yeah, exactly.
But sometimes
Both
I kind of
them,
like a possibility of a classic earlier on in the card, but sometimes you just want the big fights to be the big fights.
Yeah, I have no doubt that one of these could surprise us.
Yeah,
they're not going to be. You're not going to be stinkers. But,
no, but there's nothing on there where I'm like, guys, keep your eyes peeled for this one.
Yeah.
Those are the bets for that. I'm pretty sure we've annoyingly gone favourites on all of them.
We have.
So it probably won't bring in a huge, windfall of money if we get that right. Getting on to the co-main, the first title fight of the card. Weili Zhang versus Joanna.
Go on.
Jacek.
Yeah,
Jacek. Joanna champion, as she used to be called.
Joanna champion.
I think it's going to be class.
Yeah, that's because both of them are absolute warriors.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were just going through Zhang's record, her career to date. She's had 4 decisions. 21 fights.
Yeah, mad as that, yeah.
Like, that's insane. A lot of knockouts all over the show as well. Like, knees to the body stoppages, head kick stoppages, single punch KOs.
Submissions.
And then, a bunch of submissions, rear naked choke, arm triangle.
She knows how to finish a fight.
She knows how to finish a fight. That's exactly, what I like to see.
And Joanna's exactly the same.
A
lot of her fights.
Although, she kind of like... gets TKOs. Like, she will bludgeon someone until they're just knackered and can't really do anything in return.
This being a 5-round fight
could
could
that's
help
very good point. I mean, I think the longer it goes on, probably the more suited to Joanna. Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but we haven't seen enough of Yang to sort of know what she's like in the championship rounds, really.
That's true. I mean, she won the title. I think it was the first round, wasn't it?
Exactly,
Where she stopped Jessica Andrade.
It's hard to say. The intelligent thing is to say, if it goes past the third, and it's close, as long as she hasn't won all the 3 of those rounds, and it's close, it's going to edge towards Joanna.
You'd think,
to pit that, but I just don't see that happening.
No. I mean, this is a her and a kind of educated guess pick.
Yeah.
I think, Weili Zhang wins. And wins in quite impressive fashion. Like, at first, when they made this fight, I was surprised because I thought one of the big markets that everyone, Hollywood, UFC definitely, are trying to get into is China.
Yeah.
And they've got the first Chinese champ. So I was thinking, we're about to see some soft touches getting title shots.
Yeah.
And instead, they're given a bit of a beast. And I now kind of see...
A bit of a beast, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, she is like... She has... I think she's like 2 and 3 in her last 5.
Yeah.
So she's not the monster that she was. But then you consider that one of those losses is Valentina Shevchenko, who everyone's losing to.
Exactly.
And then Thug Rose is the other one,
yeah.
who she lost to twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that it's kind of a quite intelligent, shrewd move by the UFC. So rather than like spend a load of effort building her up against these
to get into that Chinese market,
China, instead they're going to put her in against a killer.
Yeah.
And if she comes out of that, the job's done. She's already built up as a huge star.
Yeah.
Then you push her in China and say, look what she's already done. Now we're going to bring you a title fight, and they'll have a card in China.
Got to respect it,
and it's
to be honest.
Huge. Yeah, no, it's smart.
Yeah.
It's smart, and I prefer that. I prefer them
100%.
putting her in against someone who's going to test her, because this will tell us a lot. If she loses, she was never as good as like the hype suggested, and she's just not really been in against anyone that great. And you could argue the Andrade punch was a lucky punch. I know we both hate the term lucky punch, but you know what I mean. And if she wins, then it's something to get excited about. We've got an actual new killer in the division,
a new player.
The other reason I don't want Joanna to win is because if she does it not just kind of feel that she's holding on to that belt until Thug Rose comes back?
yeah, for the third fight, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, she wouldn't feel like the baddest woman in that division.
No.
Because she's already lost twice to someone who's fighting very soon.
Exactly.
And probably will be getting a title shot if she wins
and
that
if Shevchenko
fight.
wants to come up, she's lost to
come
her
down,
3 times.
Shevchenko be coming down.
Oh, come down, yeah. Yeah, she's lost to her 3 times. Once in the UFC.
Yeah.
2 times in kickboxing. So kind of like, yeah, she'll just be holding on to that until one of those decides to...
Well, as much as she is an unbelievable talent, I think her time as like a pound for pound great is done. And now she is just someone you put in against a fighter like this to see how good they really are.
But that's the story, isn't it?
But it's going to be great. Like, that kind of sells it short a little bit. I think it will be a lot of technical striking, some scrappy takedowns, probably some scrappy scrambles, some submission attempts. I think it's going to have it all. They probably will have a knockdown. Joanna's going down. If she don't get...
It could even end in 20 seconds.
It could. Yeah, it could.
It
could. Or it could be, you're right. It could end in 20 seconds, or it could be a 5-round war.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of fight you love, where there are that many possible outcomes. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. And then, so just to confirm, bet-wise, we're going Weili Zhang.
Yeah.
Then going on to the main event, Izzy
Adesanya, versus Yoel Romero.
Yoel Romero.
I love you.
Soon as they did, it wasn't even the weigh-in, was it? It was just like a pre-fight conference with the dancing, where he did the flip.
I know.
Yoel Romero did the 42-year-old man in the flip in jeans. A backflip in jeans. How's that guy
42?
I mean, he's not. He's 52. I have no idea. He's just an absolute specimen, isn't he?
I know, yeah.
It's a fight that is, I guess, rightly getting some criticism.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's on a 2-fight losing streak.
I know, yeah. But Israel Adesanya is like, I want to fight him before he gets to the point where he's too old. I know it kind of seems that way at the moment, but it's like before he leaves that division, he just wants to fight him.
Well, not only that,
so it's not like cherry picking.
Paulo Costa, who obviously beat Yoel Romero last, he's injured.
Yeah, he's got a bicep tear.
So it's not like the Jose Aldo situation, where Jose Aldo lost the fight, other people are ready and waiting, and they still put Jose Aldo in.
Yep.
This is a case of the number one contender's injured, and Israel Adesanya went, oh no, give me him.
He's a beast. I think no one wants to fight him.
He's a beast, I'll fight him. And that'll be a really good fight. And I think it will be a really good fight. Like, that's another one where what the hell's going to happen in that? They're going to be throwing weird stuff. I couldn't tell you it was going to end.
Yeah.
I mean, from his kickboxing days, I know Israel Adesanya can be knocked out because he's been knocked out brutally in kickboxing.
Mm-hmm.
So someone as explosive as Yoel,
and Yoel's got a chin on him.
You can catch him, and that's the flip side of it.
Yeah,
that's the flip. Like the guy is, look at his neck. He doesn't have one. He just traps on a pair of tits. He's an absolute beast. There's no way he is getting knocked out. So I just think that's going to be
another war.
Yeah. It's going to be class. Of all the bets. Because we're going Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, because I want him to win as well.
We want him to win.
We
think he probably is more. Well, he is more technically sound. The way he's beat his last two opponents, I just think he probably is the better fighter. But at the same time, if there was a bet where I had to bet which one was going to go wrong, I'd probably say this one.
You reckon? I
just think it could.
Comfortable bet, to be honest.
You're really confident.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I'm going to be sweating my palms off.
Oh, okay.
As soon as it gets to that main event.
I think he's got a lot more arsenal on him than Yoel Romero. I think he'll have a better game plan. Just keep his distance, and he's got all the.
It's tough to do for 5 rounds, though, man.
It is. I can see him just submitting him as well, taking him down. I know he won't want to. That's not the way he'd want to win.
Yoel Romero is like the superior grappler, is he not?
Well, he doesn't really.
He doesn't use it. But I think he's got that in his bag of tricks if he wants to. I just hope that he doesn't get up against a cage, stick his tongue out, and shake his head about like he did in the last fight. Yeah. It's like no, come on.
You want him to fight?
I want him to fight, and I want to fight throughout.
Cleverly,
But I think it could be a war. But he's just such a monster. I just think of that time where he knocked out Chris Weidman with the knee.
Oh yeah.
And if that happened, I'd be gutted. Absolutely gutted.
Yeah, because I like Israel as well, despite his 9/11 comment. He's young.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give him a mulligan
is he young?
On this one. He is young. He's like 25.
Bastard.
I'll give him a mulligan on this one because he seems like a nice guy. He don't come across as stupid and wants to make controversial.
But that was undoubtedly a stupid.
He's apologised as well. He's apologised for it. Like I said, I won't go there yet and go. All right,
let's see what he says in the post fight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as long as he can keep it sort of PC. From now on, I'll let him off that one.
I mean, he ain't even really got to be that PC. Connor's never been that PC. Well,
you know what I mean.
There's just certain things you don't...
Yeah, you don't bring up.
Especially when it had nothing to do with anything.
Oh, did you say something like, I'll make him crumble like the Twin Towers? Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. There are other things that crumble.
Yeah.
Just use one of those.
Exactly, yeah.
But
it's like he was saying, his sort of mouth was going quicker than his brain. And we've all done it. We've deleted
plenty of things on this episode.
We got the benefits of editing. So,
exactly.
He hasn't. So I can't get it, but just don't let that be your character going forward.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the surest way to lose fans because his fighting style is entertaining enough. I don't think he'll ever lose them that way.
As long as you're just a nice guy or funny or just stick to that. Don't be controversial. Start saying silly shit. And
then if he does win, and I hope he does, hopefully the next fight is the Paulo Costa fight.
Which he deserves. Paulo Costa definitely deserves that.
And that dude is an absolute monster as well.
Couple of beasts to try to defeat.
Well, both of them look like they're a weight division above Adesanya. Like they look massive compared to him.
Oh yeah, of course,
absolutely massive.
Don't start calling him skinny though, because he doesn't like that.
Is he not?
No, that's his last fight with he. Not bad for a skinny man. Everyone calls him skinny, but he knocked him out, didn't he?
Just take it on a chin. But thing is going to be a really solid card. We'll be staying up for it. Live tweeting.
Yeah.
Go on. At touch.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wow. The one and only time that you're not on it.
At Touch of Gloves,
Follow us.
Join us.
Yeah.
And also, if you've got any fan questions for sort of post-fight as well, throw them our way.
Especially if any controversies, kick up.
Yeah.
Kevin McDonald's on the card.
Oh god, yeah.
But I'm hoping and expecting a really solid card.
Yeah. So looking at the accumulator, when we put them all on, so if we go for start with Sean O'Malley, isn't it?
Sean, yep.
Then which is the first fight again? Oliveira versus Max Griffin. So we go Oliveira. Then we got the one after that, which is
good job.
It's in a different order, so I'm just trying to remember it. Drakkar Close versus Benel Darush.
And then we're going...
So we're going Drakkar Close, and then Li Jinling.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go for Weili Yang.
Yeah.
And Adesanya, which is 14.5 to 1.
All right.
So it's not I'm confident in that.
For pretty much all favourites.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's not bad odds at all.
We've had it where, we've picked, not willingly or on purpose, picked all favourites. Be like 3 to 1.
Yeah.
But this one here, there's some good close fights in there. That's sort of...
I'll tell you what, before we put the bets on, before we looked at her record, I expected Joanna to be the favourite. When we went through Weili Zhang's record and I saw all the stoppages, it made sense to me.
Yeah. I thought she was going to be a favourite as well, yeah. But no.
Can you imagine
finally, we got someone there that's not... wait a minute, no.
Can you imagine if she stops her with strikes, as in Joanna taps the way she did to Thug Rose?
Yeah.
That'd be like the end.
That'd be like people have got her number. Yeah. They're not scared of you anymore.
Well, that's kind of what happened anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, she only really beats people that are smaller than her anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas before, it was kind of like...
When she dictates the pace, she's unstoppable.
Yeah.
If you go at her, she doesn't like fighting off the back foot.
No,
so
she kind of folds. Because, like, obviously after the first Thug Rose fight, there was a lot of questioning. Was it just she got kind of buzzed and never really had a chance to recover? But then the second fight, Rose beat her from pillar to post for the whole 5 rounds. And that really...
Because Joanna was really good at the mental game.
Yeah, which once again, like that's not going to work on Thug Rose. As we said in our pound for pound episode, we were talking about favourite fighters. Like, she just look through you. She doesn't even... She's fighting herself, is Thug Rose. She's not really thinking about who she's in with.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, if you're mentally strong, and I get the impression that Weili Zhang is, I think you can beat her. So what are you picking for fight of the night?
That one.
You are?
Yeah.
Not the main?
Not the main. Okay, I reckon that one's definitely going to be a war. I can see the main... being close, I can see it being a war as well. But
you think Romero's going to get tired?
Yeah, that's it.
Down about the third?
Yeah,
I can see that.
And then either getting sort of TKO'd, he won't get knocked out.
No.
TKO'd or submitted. But this fight, I can see high energy for 3, 4, 5 rounds. If it's not ended in like 1 or 2,
yeah.
No, I can see that being fight of the night.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Although we will be drinking this time, so it may be harder to stay awake. Yeah. Also, there may be some weird tweets.
Touch of gloves.
There you go. I set it up, and finally, you're knocked out of the park.
All right, guys.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that, and then we'll catch up with you guys when we run through the results.
Post fight, yeah.
Right. Have a good one.
Cheers, then.
Cheers.